Karn EX talking about Armor Digimon. This is a surprise. As I said, this is my birthday month, so I'm going to talk about whatever the hell I want, and I am just still so fascinated by Armor Digivolution. There is so much potential, so much promise, and that is why I'm always talking about it. And Armor Digivolution was one of the first videos to ever get popular on this channel. It's at over 100,000 views, so like, you guys like Armor Digivolution, I like Armor Digivolution, let's talk about it. And as you look into the history of Armor Digivolution, it gets really weird. With things like card games, V-Pets, I'm always finding out some ridiculous Digimon that for some reason in the varied history of Digimon can Armor Digivolve. So on today's video, we're going to be talking about 10 Digimon that you would never expect could Armor Digivolve. What is up, digital companions? My name is Karn EX and welcome back to another video. And yes, 10 Armor Digimon that you would never expect could Armor Digivolve unless you're as obsessed with Armor Digivolution as I am. Due to specific card text in the old Digimon card game and a couple of other sources, a ton of really random Digimon were given the ability to Armor Digivolve. I am talking very specifically about Digimon that were stated to use a Digimental to Digivolve. For example, there are V-Pets and even anime instances of Digimon Digivolve to Armor Digimon, but that is not Armor Digivolution, it is traditional Digivolution. The Digimon they become just happens to be an Armor Digimon. I'm thinking of, for example, the Hawkmon that become Orcamon in Digimon Ghost Game, that is not Armor Digivolution. Or indeed Jellymon, who can become Mambomon on her Dim card. So first up is Tentomon and Gabumon. These two are just wild to me because it happened. I think one of the most pervasive fandom what-ifs, and one I've explored, is the idea of original adventure Digimon using their Digimentals to access armor forms. It's even been explored in a joking way by the Digimon Adventure 02 audio drama Armor Evolution to the Unknown, but those forms were very much tongue-in-cheek, not supposed to be taken seriously. So the fact that because of cards like this for Kenkimon, with its fusion requirements, including specifically Gabumon becoming it with the Digimental of Friendship, it suddenly becomes possible. And the same is true for Salamandermon and Flame Wizardmon cards. The fact that Tentomon can Armor Digivolve to Flame Wizardmon is honestly perfect to me. And from Adventure, what about Adventure 02? Because, yep, thanks to the card game, the champion forms in 02 could Armor Digivolve. This is a video I wanted to do for a while. What it would look like if XVmon used the Courage and Friendship Digimentals. What Stingmon would look like if it Kindness Armor Digivolved, and we will get there one day. But in the meantime, the card game just made it so that XVmon became Flamedramon, like he loses his wings. That's kind of lame. So you might be thinking, oh, so because XVmon got Flamedramon, every one of the 02 champions just got their, like, default Armor Digivolution form, right? Like Ankylomon must have got Digmon. No, Ankylomon never Armor Digivolved to Digmon, but it did Armor Digivolve to Seahomon with the Digi-Egg of Light. Okay.
This my shit, all the girls.
And then moving chronologically forward again, god, it's almost like I did this on purpose, the Tamer's partners can Armor Digivolve. It does make some sense because Terriermon, admittedly a different Terriermon, Golden Armor Digivolved in Hurricane Touchdown, but nope, none of them get Golden Armor forms. Skeelmon becomes Flamedramon, Renamon becomes Raydramon, Gardramon becomes Kenkimon, I actually think that works very well, and perhaps the best of all of them, Impmon becomes Thunderbirdmon? Hell yeah, brother, that works so well. Put Thunderbirdmon next to Beelzemon, that is a pairing I like. And Impmon can also become Noheimon with Sincerity and Katsulmon with Light, so like, fair play to Impmon. We also maybe gave the Tamers cast their own Armor Digivolutions. You can watch that video card on screen right now, thank you! Let's pump the brakes a minute, because I want to talk about Chumon, and this one is bizarre to me just by virtue of existing, like the fact that Chumon can Armor Digivolve at all. But they gave him 2 armor forms? Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why. Which means that Chumon technically has more Armor Digivolutions than Terriermon has ever received, which is just like, so cruel, but also hilarious.
Happy or sad?
Sad.
Okay.
Chumon can become Salamandermon with a Digi-Egg of Courage, which we actually turned into Kiryu Flamedramon in our Courage Armor Fixes video, and then it can also become Seahomon with the Digi-Egg of Light. Right on. Flipping background to seasons, did you know that the Frontier Champion hybrids can Armor Digivolve? Well, you probably did because you saw the thumbnail of the video, but it wasn't clickbait, it's true. Yet for some reason, Agunimon can become Flamedramon, Kumamon or Chakmon can become Togemogumon, Kazemon can become Shurimon, I guess because of the connection between girls, although I don't know why they didn't use the Digi-Egg of Love for her. I feel like the flying themes of the Digi-Egg of Love would have made more sense. And Lobomon can Digivolve with the Digi-Egg of Light. I actually really like that they did didn't choose the Digi-Egg of Friendship, because that's probably the more thematic mix. But of course, Lobomon is not the spirit of ice or thunder, he is the spirit of light, so they gave him the Digi-Egg of Light, and he became Gargoylemon, which I actually think is pretty fun. These Armor Digivolutions for these guys is super weird, and I have talked to a lot of people, I've seen a lot of comments, I talked to my artists, and I think it would be interesting at some point to explore this fully. So for example, what if the Digimental were the spirits from Frontier and vice versa? What would a Flamedramon spirit look like? But again, stay tuned. And then another just weird one, and that is that Gardramon Gold is in fact not a Golden Armor Digimon, but can itself Golden Armor Digivolve to Magnamon and Rapidmon? Okay. And this is actually not the card game, this is from Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. You can get the Digimentals in those games, and as well as the ability to get Magnamon from Vmon, for some reason Gardramon Gold needs the Digi-Egg of Gold. Destiny and Miracles, I know. To become Magnamon and Rapidmon Gold. Like, doesn't he already have enough Gold Digizoid? Surely he should need like the Digi-Egg of Rabbit or the Digi-Egg of Dragon.
Do you even listen to yourself when you talk? I drift in and out.
And another weird one is Clear Agumon. Now this is back to the card game, but they decided to give Clear Agumon, not Toy Agumon. They gave the variant Armor Digivolution, but not the original, or I guess Toy Agumon is a variant of Agumon. So they gave the variant Armor Digivolution, but not the variant. Okay. Actually, now we think about it, outside of the audio drama, they didn't give Agumon Armor Digivolution either, so only the variant has ever Armor Digivolved. I'm losing my mind. But yeah, in the card game, Clear Agumon can Golden Armor Digivolve into Elephantmon and Peacockmon with the Digi-Egg of Miracles, and Maildramon with the Digi-Egg of Destiny. Why not? Just fuck it! Then next up is one that is super weird to me, and that is that X Antibody Digimon can Armor Digivolve. From Gatomon X to Guilmon X, even Gabumon X, who by the way, Gabumon, Black Gabumon, and Gabumon X can all become Kenkimon with the Digi-Egg of Friendship, but Gabumon can become Moosemon with the Digi-Egg of Hope. Sure. No Psychmon though, weird. Then Gotsumon X, who can become Stegomon and Thunderbirdmon. Salamon X for some reason, who can't become Nefertimon, but can become Eposumon and Maildramon. And Haguramon and Kokuamon X, who can become Kongomon and Rhinomon respectively with the Digi-Egg of Destiny. Yep, they Golden Armor Digivolve. Super weird to me that Gotsumon X doesn't Golden Armor Digivolve to Kongomon, given that they both kind of look like sumos. X Antibody Armor Digivolution, sure. Why not? Then our penultimate pick is one that I see a lot of people acknowledge but are surprised by, and that is that Volcamon can Digi-Egg of Friendship Armor Digivolve to Pile Volcamon, even though Pile Volcamon is a traditional evolution for Volcamon. And it's actually a really fun story behind that, which I learned about, I'm probably going to get this name wrong, I'm so sorry, thanks to Ravel Monte explaining it on Twitter. Great account to follow, by the way, with lots of Digimon information that is a great read, and he also has a blog. To boil it down to a simple explanation, there was somewhat of a joke about Volcamon's inspiration, Digimon Staffer Volcano Ota, having 7 different forms that he would kind of use to like explain Digimon mechanics and stuff outside of Digimon media. So when it came time to make Volcamon and Pile Volcamon cards, Tanikakoji Kaneki decided to make Pile Volcamon's flavor text reference the real-life Volcano Ota and his jokey forms, and set it so that Volcamon could Armor Digivolve to Pile Volcamon 2 using the Digi-Egg of Friendship, because each of the 7 Volcano Ota forms in real life were basically just Volcano Ota in different coloured costumes, each one basically being the same colour as a Digimental. I will include the link to the full Twitter thread because it is genuinely so fascinating. Definitely go follow them. It is a lot of really cool information about Digimon that I love. And then finally, the most unexpected Digimon that could Armor Digivolve. Like I say, we've talked about Frontier Digimon, X-Antibody Digimon, but did you know that Armor Digimon can Armor Digivolve? Yeah, so Searchmon, the Wormmon Knowledge Armor Digivolution, can Courage Armor Digivolve to Shadramon thanks to Digimon Collectors. Then Sethmon, Vmon's Love Armor Digivolution, can Friendship Armor Digivolve to Raidramon. Toucanmon, who is already a bird, but a Kindness Evo, can become Halsamon with the Digi-Egg of Love. Sihomon becoming Submarimon with the Digi-Egg of Reliability, which really illustrates the whole thing where light and reliability are both water themed for some reason, outside of Nefertimon. So anyway, that is 10 types of Digimon that you probably would never expect could Armor Digivolve, and yeah, it's so weird to me. The long storied history of Digimon outside of the anime and things like card games, video games, V-Pets, etc. has meant that Digivolution, which is already free, has just gotten even more crazy. I want to see an anime where this genuinely happens, where just like the Frontier spirits use a Digimental. It would look so weird. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Shout out to my Sovereign ZDK14, as well as all the names you can see on screen right now. I just want to say that in a previous video, I messed up Kaya Yeager's name. I was very ill. I'm sorry, Kaya Yeager. Thank you for being a Digidestined. Check out the video below me because it is one that YouTube knows you will love from